The Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room has called for a dispassionate and selfless decision-making process during the harmonization of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. The group disclosed this position in Abuja ahead of the commencement of the harmonization process by both chambers of the National Assembly. TVC has the story.
Public expectations on the Electoral Act Amendment Bill is high as the Conference Committee of the National Assembly prepares to harmonize disparities contained in the amended bill passed by both chambers of the National Assembly. Although the House of Representatives is yet to constitute its conference committee, the attention is still on the National Assembly to make the right decision in the overall public interests. The Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room is concerned about the prospects of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill and now seeks to pile pressure on the National Assembly to uphold the provisions of the Constitution in its decision-making process and also act in the best national interest.
We expect that the Harmonization Committee will respect the version of electoral bill that allows INEC to determine the mode of conduct for elections, including transmission of results. INEC has shown by its practice and experience that it has adequate capacity to use technology in elections, including the transmission of results. The experience has been proven during the several off-cycle elections in recent years.
Our first recommendation for the Conference Committee is to adopt the Senate version of Clause 43, which recognizes voting devices alongside election materials. This is because the Senate version inserted the words "and voting devices" immediately after election materials. We need the law to recognize this so that INEC can in future determine voting devices to deploy for elections.
The group also identified 17 points of divergence by both chambers of the National Assembly, which includes the use of smart card readers, electronic voting, collation and transmission of results, and so on. The group also seeks a review of the version of the bill that empowers the NCC and the National Assembly to determine the mode of transmission. They say this is a constitutional breach.
The civil society groups advocating for electoral reforms insist on incorporating the electronic transfer of results in Nigeria's elections. They say any law that prohibits INEC from transmitting election results electronically from the polling units must be abolished. TVC News, Abuja.